So I'm going to show you how to sort, search, and filter in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. So let's go to a page that has some records. To sort, you can sort by almost any column in a page in Business Central. So I could sort by the contract number. You just click the column and it'll sort. You can sort either direction. Okay? To search, you just go up in here to the search and you can search for anything. Like, for example, search for Ike. Or I could search for Ford vehicles. There we go, our Ford vehicles. Or search for our Porsche vehicles. There we go. Okay, we could also search for the last 6 of a VIN. It's 306767. There we go. With searching, it'll search any column of data in the table with perhaps a few exceptions. Lastly, you can do filtering. To filter, you can click on the funnel right here like I did, and then you can click plus filter, and you can choose to filter any field that's in the table. Or alternatively, you can click the column header and click filter, and it'll select to filter by that column of data. Okay, so let's start off with date fields. So with date fields, I'm just going to select to filter by this date. Let's start off by a range. So you could do 2 dots, and we'll do April 15th of 2025. And there we go. We filtered anything up to April 15th of 2025. You could also have a lower range. So for example, let's say I wanted to filter anything from February 1st of 2025 through April 15th of 2025. There we go. We've got that date range. With date ranges, you can also use the greater than or equals to symbol on your keyboard. So for example, greater than March 5th of 2025. The greater than key, of course, is your shift and your period key on your keyboard. There you go. Or we could do greater than equals to. You just add in the equals symbol right after then the greater than symbol and click enter. And there we go. We're filtering greater than or equal to March 5th of 2025. How about we want to do greater than or equal to March 5th of 25, but also less than July 31st of 2025. I would just type less than July 31st of 2025. There we go. We try that again. Sorry about that. And symbol. There we go. And I forgot the and symbol. Do and less than July 31st of 2025. Okay, so that's it for date filtering. Let's take a look at code fields or text fields. So I'll clear the filter on the date. So with code fields, here you see I've got a certain number of codes. I could add in, you don't want to scroll for it unless it's right there, but you can search for it just by typing it in. There we go. How about I want to have 23115 through to 23218. Just type in the 2 periods right there, click enter, and it'll filter to that range. Likewise, I could have done greater than 23218. Like that. And there we go. There's all the codes that are greater than 23218. Okay. I could also do the and symbol and do less than 23269. Okay, so that's how you can filter using some of these symbols in your text fields. We can also do wildcard filtering. So to do wildcard filtering, let's say that we want to include anything that has LTD in it. I can just go here and click filter, and I can do the asterisk LTD just like that. There's only one record. What if I wanted something that includes GEM? Maybe you forgot the spelling of someone's name. You could just go like that, and there we go. So the wild, it's going to look with the characters GEM somewhere in there. If you wanted it to be, and if you don't care about the case, you can just do @ symbol and like that, and it won't matter, if it's upper or lowercase. It's still going to find the same thing. So there, it doesn't matter about the case. For example, if I go into asset description, if I type in asterisk ed, sorry, asterisk or, it only finds this one because sport has lowercase or in it. But if I don't care if it's lowercase or uppercase, I just put the @ symbol at the beginning and click enter, and it's also found the Fords. Does that make sense? I think it does. Okay, so let's move on. How about if we want it to be blank? If you want to search for only blank records or filter for only blank records, you do the apostrophe twice and click enter. And there's our 2 blank records. And if I wanted to search for something that's not blank, I would put in the not equals to symbol in there. Okay. How about we want to have or? Okay, so let's say we want to find our Fords and Toyotas. I would type asterisk Ford like this, and I would put the pipe symbol, which is above the enter key. You just click shift and the backslash, and click enter. And now let's look for also our Toyotas. That, and there we go. We're finding both of our Fords and our Toyotas. We have one Toyota. So that pipe symbol you can use also with dates. For example, if I wanted to filter this date and I want to find October 1st of 2025 and June 6th of 2024, there we go. So you can use that pipe symbol like that. Okay. You can also use combinations. For example, greater than October 25th and less than. So you could have done like that. Okay, and there you go. Okay, so that's about it for the sorting, searching, and filtering in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central.